So, hello truckers, in this video, I will show you all the basic controls of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I will tell you all the hydraulic controls, like lifting trucks and trailer axles. Window controls like how to open your truck window, all the basic and advanced light controls, and a bonus tip on how you can apply an emergency brake. So first, let's open the keys and button settings in Euro Truck Simulator 2. These first 4 keys are basic, everyone knows them. W for throttle, S for brake reverse, A for steering left turn and D for steering right turn. Same for arrow keys. Now let's move on to our next keyboard controls. These 6 settings are for the gearbox. If you want to drive your truck by manually shifting gear, then you can use them. You can change the key button to your own preference. But if you want to use it, you have to change it in controls, then in transmission, and change it to sequential. Now, according to my keyboard button, if I press shift, the first gear is engaged. If I press it again, the second gear is engaged. If I press control, 1 down gear is engaged. And if I press mouse button 5, then my truck gear switches to neutral. These 2 shifts up and down are used if you are using an H shifter, and by clicking this button you can change your transmission from automatic to sequential in 1 click. The next control is the start-stop engine and engine electricity. By these controls, when you press the start engine electricity button, the truck cabin electricity will power on, and after that, when you press the start engine button, whose default keyboard button is E, then your truck engine will start. The next controls are the parking brake and the engine brake. The main difference between the two is that an engine brake basically slows down your truck by stepping off the accelerator and downshifting gears instead of pressing the brake button, while the parking brake is used to keep the truck securely motionless when it is parked. So if you want to use the engine brake, press B and you can see your speed will decrease a little bit. If you use the spacebar, then your parking brake will be engaged and your vehicle will not move. Currently we are discussing brake, then I'm gonna tell you the bonus tip of this video that how you can apply emergency brake. So whenever you think you need to apply emergency brake, then just press your brake button S and your parking brake spacebar at the same time, and you can examine your truck will stop in minimum distance. The next lift-drop axle is the feature by which you can uplift or downlift the rear rotatable tire axle of your truck, which increases the turning radius of your truck on heavy load. If you want to use, just press U button for uplift and again press U to downlift. Same as you can uplift and downlift the rotatable axle of your trailer by lift-drop trailer axle control. There is no button assigned here, you have to do it manually. The next is differential lock control. Locking differentials can lock the axles together to provide 100% of the available torque to the wheel. It helps when your truck and trailer get stuck at any place. You can enable or disable it by pressing the V button. Now the next 4 controls are related to suspension lift or fall. There is also no default button selected, you have to add them manually according to your preference. By this setting, you can uplift or downlift the front suspension of your truck as well. You can also uplift or downlift the rear suspension of your truck, which basically helps in off-roading. Now these next 6 settings are related to light controls. So the first 2 are indicators, so if you want to give a left indicator then press this button, and if you want to give a right indicator then press this button. And if you want to blink both of them, then press the F button, which is called hazards warning blinkers. If your truck has blinkers, then press the O button to turn them on. The next are lights modes, so if you press L, then the low beam of your truck will be on. And if you want to switch it to high beam, then press the K button. And if you want to give a pass light, then press the J button. You can install some extra lights on your truck, which can be turned on by pressing F4 and then selecting all of them to turn them on or according to your needs. So these are all the light control settings. Now move to the next keyboard button. So here comes horn controls. So if you press H, the normal horn of your truck will play. And if you want to use the air horn, then you have to go to your nearest service center and then go to the truck customize and go to the roof of your truck and install these different air horns. Now if you press N, then this horn will play. The next are wiper controls, which are used while raining. So if you want to enable wiper, just press the P button. And if you want to change wiper speed, press P multiple times. If you want reverse wiper speed, then press the wiper back button, according to your selected button. The next is cruise controls, which basically allows you to set your truck to a specific speed, letting you take your finger off the accelerator button. So if you want to use it, then press the C button, according to the speed at which you want to cruise. You can see a cruise-enabled light on your display. The important thing is if you press the brake, cruise control will automatically be disabled. The rest of these 4 cruise controls have no default keyboard button selected, you have to set them manually. If you press the cruise control speed increase button one time, then your truck's speed will increase by 5 km per hour. And if you press the cruise control speed decrease button, then your truck's speed will decrease by 5 km per hour. And while driving, if you press the cruise control resume button, then the truck's speed will be set to the previous one. You get many different cruise modes that you can try with adaptive cruise control modes. So all of this is for cruise controls. So here are the next controls related to your dashboard. So when you press the I button, you can change the dashboard display of your truck. The rest of these 3 dashboard controls have no key assigned, you have to assign it according to your preference. You can turn on or off the infotainment display of your truck with infotainment display mode control button. You can zoom your map and infotainment display by using navigation zoom keyboard button. You can reset your trip information on your dashboard display by using trip info reset button. So the next control is the one by which you can open your truck's right or left window by pressing the preferred assigned key. Opening the truck window will also increase the surrounding sound inside your truck. So I told you all the basic and advanced key controls of Euro Truck Simulator 2. So now I am going to tell you about some more essential key controls of Euro Truck. You can also change your driver seat adjustment in your truck. If you want to adjust it, just press F4 and then clicking on adjustment. And here you can change your seat height, your field of view, and much more. Similarly, you can change your side mirror adjustment by just pressing F4 and clicking on mirror adjustment. The next key button is M. If you want to open the map of Euro Truck Simulator 2, then just press M. In Euro Truck Simulator 2, there are different camera angles you can view while driving. Just press the numeric keys on your keyboard, and you will get different types of camera viewing angles for your truck. If you want to attach or detach your trailer from your truck, just align your truck with the trailer and press the T button. If you want to cancel your current delivery job, then just simply press F6 and then hit enter, and then you will be charged a penalty, and then your job will be cancelled. If your truck is damaged and you cannot move it, then you can call a tow assistant. To do this, just press F7 and click enter, and then your truck will be towed to the nearest service center, where you can repair it. So, this is all for the Euro Truck Simulator 2 keyboard controls guide. I hope you really found this video helpful, and if you have any queries, just mention them in the comment box. So meet you in the next video. Till then.
Bye bye.